It's about music. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see pride, report it. Don't tell that in your hands for your authority. That it can't take your life. Crime stopper here for us. We need sector to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you not talking, I mean you check. Do it for safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part of report. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us.
Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cold Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. I want to go with deep, but it taught to each kid. We are living since in hungry.
Good morning, good morning. A very pleasant good morning, folks, wherever you are joining our broadcast. This morning, we'd like to welcome you to the Thursday edition of the program from the Pre-News. And of course, it's what's on your mind on every Thursday. We'd like to welcome you wherever you are on this wet Thursday morning. And it marks the 11th day of September. And wherever you are joining us, welcome to it right here. So we want to quickly recognize our sponsors, Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. We want to recognize our biggest sponsors, Crime Stoppers, and the Excellence Best Price Store on the Girly Street and the Old Road. It's good to be here while we have you guys, listening and also watching us on our YouTube page and our Facebook page. Welcome to the show this morning. What's on your mind? I hope you guys have a lot on your mind because that's what we will be talking about today. And I'm not going to do what we did last week where we did bulk of the talking. Okay. So today we're going to allow you to do most of the talking. Though I have something on my mind, I'm just going to speak it out and then we can get to you guys. What's on your mind this morning? What have you observed, going on in a country that is burning on your mind you want to talk about? Yeah. Like I have something really burning on my mind. Some of you who are my friends with on Facebook saw a couple of posts I did on yesterday, and that's what I want to talk about this morning. But we're gonna take a break to be right back. Thanks for rejoining us this morning, wherever you're following us from. And so let's go to our talking point this morning. What's on my mind? What's on my mind has to do with the recent or the current rate that we have in the country. So yes, my experience. I don't know what's going on because with the issue of rate, dropping to the lowest, where we don't have, the things prices on the market are still skyrocketing. They are expensive. But let's bring in our Radio LRB partners. Sorry, guys, I didn't mention them, but we have our Radio LRB partners that will be joining us on the show. We have Aliu currently with us. Hopefully, God is going to join us. So let's recognize you, Aliu. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Esther.
Mhm.
Good morning, Mama Labira. This is Adi Masade. Glad to be here this morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Well, it's good to have you, Aliu. And we're just going to hear what's on your mind and then we can come to me. Tell us what's on your mind. I guess you've been following the recent things happening in the country, ranging from whole lot of different issues. So what's on your mind this morning?
Yeah, thank you. There, you see, Labira problem. You can finish.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about what's happening right now in the country. It has to do with this red press coming down and U.S. rate coming down in the country. But yet they say when you go, because I have challenges that when you carry U.S. to go buy rest, people don't want to hold it. They want Liberian dollars, and the government said people should pay $14. And why when you carry the $14, they want you to gain a Liberian dollar, and now there's scarcity of Liberian dollar on the market.
Mhm.
So I don't really know what's going on, and I'm still trying to figure this out. How can U.S. rate be going down, and then tin prices are still up in the country? I think these things supposed to work together. As the U.S. rate going down, tin prices should be going down in the country. But the U.S. rate is going down and tin prices are still high, and they are even still going higher than before. So I don't really know how the government is about doing this in the country, because not everybody working for U.S. Okay, you get your deal Liberian dollar, you need to go and buy your rest. But some people too get U.S. dollar. When they carry the $14 again, they will say, oh, you need to add Liberian dollars on the base on the U.S. rate in the country. So it's making no sense to me at all. So I don't know. This is another achievement for the government. And again, it had to do with a just issue across the country. Like I always say, I don't really know what oppositions are doing in the country, because this issue about just is a national emergency, as the president said, and other opposition leaders in the country who are government in waiting to come to power, no matter what political party you're from. I think this is about time that you show to the Liberian people that you really care for them, because this is something that is destroying our country, our youth. So you had to come out to do something. Who knows, tomorrow people will say, oh yes, this other man was able to do this the time we had a drug crisis in the country, people, children were dying. He was able to come to the need of those children, to take them from the street, to rehabilitate some of them, to increase the drug situation in the country. But everybody just waiting on the government, and I don't think that's something good. Even though, yeah, they will say the government are the main person to fight drugs, but you as an opposition, you are a government in waiting. What are you doing to help in the fight of these drugs in the country? So this is something that everybody had to work on, because we know this government, they are incompetent. They have no policy put in place to fight drugs. They are the main people that are supposed to fight drugs, because now they are the one on top of the country. They control all the resources of the country. Yes, but again, you can't say that because they are the one to do it and they are not doing it, and you are a government in waiting. You get the means to help. Come with your own policies and think to see what you can do. Even if you can go and take about 20 to 25% of the street there to go and rehabilitate them, make them to be useful people in the society, that alone people can look at it tomorrow and give you some credit in the country that, oh yes, the country was going through this crisis and this other person was able to help. But Liberia, where I see people will be running, they want to be representative, they want to be senators, they want to be president, they will count on with all their placard, with all these good policies. And when they lose election, nobody cares again about the country. They're waiting for another election year. Then they come with all their sweet talk and things. I don't think that's supposed to be something good. Like the population in our country, now 2029 coming, you will see more than 50% running to be president, running to be representative in one district, running to be senator in one district. So the issue about drugs for me, it really worries me a lot when I see what is happening in the country about drugs. Because even this country we are in, Esther and sister, the same thing happening here. The same thing is happening here. You can see children in this country. For example, like for my own state where we have been legalized in the state of Maryland, sometimes you see children at the age of 14, 16. They are not even above 18. You see them smoking weed and things. This one time I went somewhere and I was there. Wow, students were in uniform. I saw them smoking weed and things. Some of them they will tell you so. Oh, it is because based on medical advice, they say I should smoke weed. I suffer from this other problem and things. And some of them there is nothing like medical advice, but because it is legalized and they see their friend there smoking it and they are into it. Sometimes I feel so frustrated. But moreover, Liberia, where there is no system in the country, and we get a government that is not putting in measures, no policy put in place, and everything about them in the country, this government is about being selective. We saw what happened today, where is Dominic Ballard that was arrested with a huge amount of drugs in the country. Nobody knows his whereabouts. So how will you say this government is serious to fight drugs in the country if you see people who are in close proximity with the president and his children, when they are being arrested with drugs, they just disappear from the country? One of their strong supporters, Kuta. Where is Kuta today? Other people say she has left the country. Other people say she's there in hiding. You see, she was arrested with drugs. But today, where is Musa Belite's son? He's behind bars. Where are other people? They are behind bars. So everything about this government is being done selectively. You see, which is very bad. You can say drugs was a national emergency. If you say it's a national emergency, then it should be something we say safety had no chain of command. No matter who is arrested, it can be your son, it can be your brother, your nephew, your cousin. You have to prosecute them to set precedent. Then they will know you are serious in fighting drugs. But we see people that associate with the president and his children, they were arrested and they went free. So how will people say this government is really serious in fighting drugs? Everything about President Baka is being done selectively. And then opposition, you will not sit there and say, oh yeah, because the president said don't care about fighting drugs, and you two, you sit there, you say you don't care, and tomorrow you want to come to the Liberian people. So I will always say this: no matter how it is, elections are over. This is time that will help to build the country and see what we can do. If the government is not doing it, what you think you can do within your power, try to do it. Most especially when it comes to the fighting of these drugs. Because when it comes to corruption and other things, wasteful spending, that one the government didn't want to get control, they can do it. But when it comes to fighting drugs, you will not tell the government, oh yes, I want to rehabilitate people, are taking people from the street for the government to put stop to you. When it comes to that stealing money and wasteful spending, you will only talk, but you get control over that. You see? So these are the two things really that touch me in the country while it's happening there. And most especially the drugs issue. And thirdly, this issue about the Liberian National Police and the keke riders, the motorcyclists and the drivers. The way in which the police are conducting themselves in the country is very irresponsible. Almost every day you will see police and keke rider fighting in the street, police and motorcyclists, police and driver. Like I saw something yesterday, Honorable Safoko and one other police officer. You listening to a lawmaker telling you, oh yes, don't destroy this man market. I'm not encouraging him to sell in the street, but at least still he couldn't listen to Safoko. That being very you can't do that. That's a lawmaker when he's talking to you. No matter why, you had to give him respect and listen to him. But he refused yesterday to listen to Safoko. And he told him, this thing we see you people fighting in the street, we see your those marketeers, those vendors in the street, they fighting you. It shows no dignity to the country. And this is where it can start from. Yesterday, Safoko, Representative Focus, talked to that officer. He deliberately refused to listen to him. That being very disrespectful. You see? And like the other video that was trending wherein you saw that keke rider punching that police officer back to back. That is condemnable. It should be condemned strongly. But again, the way in which the police carry themselves, if you tell keke rider stop here and he don't want to stop, he pull up, just make sure you take the plate number. Go to the ministry and see who that keke belongs to. And you're trying to get the owner so and so thing happy. You have to produce your worker, your rider that was riding that keke. We need him because he did so and so thing. If you stop a motorbike and he's acting up, just try and get his plate number. You stop a taxi driver and he don't want to listen, he pull up, get his plate number. But instead, you will see a police officer are still standing in front of moving vehicle or moving object. You are endangering your life. That's not right. It shows no decency. You see, why? That's not policing. You don't do that. You are risking your life. And just now when car hit you, your family suffer. I don't know. They don't think on that. When keke hit you, break your legs and think your family suffer. You see, when motorbike hit you somewhere, break part of your body, your family suffer. I don't know the police. They don't think on that. You see, so Gregory Coleman, you got more work to do. The police need to be restructured. You need to carry some of these people for in-service training. The way our police conduct themselves in the country is very bad. It looks so ugly to the international community. Everybody watching on social media. All of the time, Liberian police, motorcyclists, driver, keke riders, street vendors are fighting in the street. It doesn't show no decency for our country. And the government, Esther, when I listening to police salary in the country, it breaks my heart. This is heartbreaking. A police that is there to protect lives and property. These people will be lying down. In case of any emergency, you are calling on to the Liberian National Police to come there. For me, I feel very heartbreaking. A police officer in Liberia don't even deserve to make $400 US a month. These people, the way in which they are working, you will say, oh, and these are some of the things you will see the way they are conducting themselves. Because these people, they are being underpaid. You see, their expenditures are even more than their income. How dare you pay somebody $150, even $200, people that are there to protect lives and property? I think the least of police officers should make in our country should be $500. Looking at the economic hardship in the world, the cost of living now, and these people, they are security that are there to protect lives and property. The police, the immigration, LDEA that are there to fight drugs. None of these people are supposed to even sell me below $300 US in the country, even 400, and the money is there. How will you feel as a police inspector general? You making 15, 20,000. LDEA officer, you the director. You see, you people making 15, 20,000 or even 10,000, and then you look at somebody that you sending in the street there to go fight drugs, to go protect lives and property. Immigration are there to protect our borders for illegal entry. You look at these people and pay them 200, 150. This breaks my heart. You see, to just see few group of people enjoying all the resources of the country, and majority are suffering. The labor ministry is one of the problems in our country. At least you people be paying people $2.50 an hourly wage in our country, that at the end of the month, that $400, when they say, oh yes, after tax, the person should get something up to $300 for civil servant and other people. We saw the same thing in government. We are government, Joseph Waka government, the same thing continue. The way in which our state security are being treated is heartbreaking, it's not good. We need to get a government that will respect these people. And these are some of the reasons why you see police conducting themselves in such a form and manner. These are some of the reasons why you see illegal people coming into the country. People are coming to the country illegally because the way the immigration are paid. These are some of the reasons why you see more jobs into the country, because these people are not well paid. First of all, you get people that are fighting jobs, they are volunteer. How will you get a volunteer going to fight the drug cartel? They tell you that something small to fight. So these are things that it really breaks my heart in the country while it's happening there. And I think our police, they need to conduct themselves in an orderly manner to start disgracing themselves all the time. And the government had to do something to step up these people's salary. The police, the immigration, the LDEA, these people's salary need to be stepped up. The cost of living is very high. Even the America we eat right now, my sister, things are very high. This is why in this country, most of the time when the government see hardship in the country, hard things are hard in the world and in the country, they say, no, we have to step up the minimum wage. Because you want people to be able to work, to take care of their family and other things. But you can't just get somebody working. They even say able to take care of themselves. With the income, their expenditure is more than their income. So these are the things on my mind this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Aliyu. That's what Aliyu has on his mind. And I just want to talk about one thing so we can give you guys the time to talk about what's on your mind too. What's on my mind has to do with the rate. How this entire rating is not commiserating with the things prices on our market. It's really, really horrible because what's happening is everybody got their own rate around the place. If you go to a single area, Congo Town, and people are changing $5 for at a rate of 160. Okay, that is $5 for 800. And then when you come to Central Town, you go to the different bureaus, they are changing $5 for $850. So we're not understanding this entire rate thing. Central Bank is responsible for the regulation of of the rate and all of that. So everybody can just put their hands into changing money. If this person is not changing money, probably just selling his gasoline, you go to buy gas from him, and he's doing that. You understand it a little, even though it's wrong, but he's not changing money. So probably that's what he wants to change it for, because there's a possibility that you give him the $5 and tomorrow the rate drops further than that and he lose. And so, we try to understand that. But when you go to a money changer who will change your $5 for 800, I mean, I didn't even understand this whole thing because I changed money on, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Monday, yeah. I talked about it here. I changed money on Monday. and the guy gave me $950. That was at the rate of 190. I'm saying it's probably some of you change money on Monday for less than that. But I did it at the bureau on Aspen. Was it? No, I mean on Front Street. There's a bureau on Front Street right around the bridge end there before you go down. That way I changed my money. I changed it for $950. So, the next day and then the next day, which was Wednesday, I was shocked that the rate went as far as $800. Even though we bought gas for $800, that was in the Bannersville belt. But then we came to town and somebody changed $5 for $950. And then on Wednesday now you go for lunch. You now sit, do your different ordering, and you have Netflix in your mind how much you're supposed to spend. I was so mad on yesterday that I went on Facebook, to post about it because I didn't understand the whole thing. I kept going back and forth with the girl when she gave my change. She took the money and didn't bring change. So I called her to find out, and she started to do a breakdown of the things I took and what the rate is. I was like, okay, is that a rate now? I didn't believe her, probably because she got her shop. There's a possibility that she just want to take my money. I went outside to the money changers where I was going, and I asked, what is the rate when you're changing $5? How much you gonna give me? And they said $800. I was like, whoa. So this is not helping us, most especially when people who are running their businesses are not dropping the rate. Look at the difference between a 200 rate and a 160 rate. What is the difference if you change $5? How much you gonna lose on that $5? Talk about you want to change $100 US, $100. Do you get it? If you are changing $20 US into Liberian dollar, what we've gotten used to at a rate of 200, that is 800 difference. You got to add that money on that stuff. If you're going to buy for anybody in Liberian dollars, you go to the store to buy something like, I want to get my hair. $5. I did not have the US dollars on hand, and then I had to purchase it in Liberian dollars. Trust me, every $5 I had to get that guy was $1,000. That's a huge loss. And so we're hoping that the Ministry of Commerce, you guys can get together. It's important that things prices reduce. Because the rate cannot, because I don't even want to think that this rate is normal. This is an artificial rate. Because where is the Liberian dollars? Why are we not finding the Liberian dollars? Money was printed just a couple of years ago. Where is the money? Where is the money? So certain group of business people will just get together, sit in one conference room and discuss what to do with our money. Like cause artificial shortage of the Liberian dollars. When we're talking about the rate drop is a good thing, but it's only good when it's in line with the things prices that we have in the country. I cannot go to buy something from somebody, and even if I understand that there's a difference between the buying rate and the selling rate, but it should not be that what? It should not be that what? It is terrible. But then again, you got to understand the people, when they bought the goose they are selling, it was at that rate. Something has to be done. This is not okay for nobody. Because even the rice, Ali, you just talked about, even the rice, even though I'm not going to buy rice since the rice price dropped, but people who are buying it, some areas, people saying they're buying the 2,700, some places 2,900, 2,800. It's a good thing that the rice price is down. But what if somebody go there, you say $14. If I go with my $14 to go pay for rice, they will tell me I should change the money to Liberian dollars. Make it make sense. This is not helping nobody. It's not. It is not helping anybody. My money vicinity. It rather pay me yesterday, Ali. I was so mad. I was not expecting to spend that amount just for lunch, and I had to spend that money. I was seriously angry at myself that, you know, I'm somebody who likes to manage. I mean, I got responsibility, so I have to manage. And then at the end of the day, you're spending something that you don't even plan to spend. I wish I had Liberian dollars. Because what is this? What is this? And that's why the government have to step down into the issue of cash. People moving around with cash, holding cash in your hands, business people. Everything can be done seamlessly, cashless. And we don't have to be passing around with money. Other countries are doing it. Look at Nigeria. When you go to Nigeria, even the bike riders, they have bank account, or they have their stuff connected to the mobile number. You send it to them. It appears on your screen. It also appears on the screen. You've paid and you move on. But we gotta be holding their money up and down in our hands. The new money we just printed, look at how it looks like. The money is old. Like we have used it for years.
Oh yes, the Liberian dollar. That's how the money look, my sister. Sometimes
The
when
money
I go to
is
the country,
old. Some people even take pen, they'll be writing on the money. What is that? What is that?
sometimes I go to the country. You give me some change, say I don't want it. I just say it's okay because the money can be so dirty, looking
I'm
weak.
telling you.
You see all kind of writing on the money. No.
And they're not only doing it with the Liberian dollars, they're doing it also with the US dollars.
Yes, see how weak the
I had a $10 US yesterday with writing all on it. What is that? Why would you be writing on the money?
No.
And that's why the government needs to step in. We have the different fintech institutions in the country. We need to make use of them. The world is growing. My people, the world is growing. Everybody growing out there. We refuse to grow. We want to just keep doing the same thing. We want to keep doing the same thing. And it's not like people are not coming in with the ideas. People bring these ideas on board. But Liberian people, we just say we want to be like this. This 21st century, in the capital city, we still living the way we are. The world have gone far digital. We live in the city, we use co-parts. We live right in the city center. We live in zinc horses in the city center. I mean, are we growing? Because it doesn't look like growth to me. We have been on this level for a couple of years and we're still on it. In every city in the world, it is not about looking, trying to bring certain people down. Everywhere in the world, when you live in the city must have a certain standard. You cannot live in the city you build a house that doesn't have a bathroom. How do you expect your tenants to use carry on nature? How do you expect that? We still have places like that. Look at Jarlaton. Look at UN Drive around the Buse Quarter Inn. Go there. Most of these houses, no bathroom. But this is the Liberia we find ourselves in. We got different fintech companies. These companies are struggling because nobody paying attention. Nobody want to care whether it's important or not. And if you want to tell me that some of you fintech companies, when you even get your money on it, you will not be able to get it because you got to go look all around the place. What makes you think these people cannot, liaise or work in partnership with the Orange Money and Lone Star Money that we got all around the place? What even make you think that these people can't include the number of agents that they have? But first of all, you must know what's coming to your business before you start to expand like that. We still won't be holding the money. In my bag, I got my money I get in my bag. Because if I put it on my phone, so gonna way Orange or Lone Star system will go down. And then I'll be turning around with money on my phone. I cannot use it because not everybody can accept that. If I go to the market to buy my food, the market tests are there. But they're not taking money through mobile money. They're not. In fact, when you even want to bring up the idea, I don't have the cash on me, it's in my phone. Can I send it to your phone? They will say no. These are business people. They need to be educated on the issue of, mobile money, seamless money, digital money. That I don't have to come to buy from you with cash. What I want, I can take it, pay you right through the phone. And then you get it right on your phone, you see that it works. But with the issue of our system is a serious problem. When internet ready to be down, it will just be down anyhow. Whether you get something important doing, you don't have something important doing, it's just down. And these are some of the reasons why the people are afraid of it. Because the old woman is sitting there in her community selling coal. One day she go try to take money from her phone. They say, oh, my system down. It means she can't get her money out. You think the next time she will want to put money on her phone? She will not. So these are the things we need to work on. We need to graduate from this stage of passing around with cash in our hand. Because this is how people come about counterfeit. If our money is being wired through our phones, it's being wired through the banks, the fintech companies, we will be able to mitigate the whole thing. Because right now, somebody bring counterfeit Liberian dollars to me, I wouldn't know. If I take it to the woman in the market to buy pepper from her, she doesn't know the difference between the counterfeit Liberian dollar and the real Liberian dollars. She'll use it. So it's like it will be infused in the money. Nobody will know what it is. And you purchase things with it here and there. This is not okay. Certain group of people cannot decide our rate because that's what's happening. Look at the central bank rate. I don't know why it going down to it, but I checked it on Tuesday. It was at 191. 191. 191 was the rate. But then outside, people changing the money for $800, $5, $800. What is that? At a rate of 160. This is not helping us. People need to regulate these things. The essence of having a job is so you do it. So you do it. And sometimes these things happen because certain people undermine certain people want to do their fair work because they feel they are above and stuff, which is wrong. Everybody is being taxed over responsibility. Let people do their work. You can't be doing somebody work for them, making it look like they're useless, they're not doing anything there. Because when you are working in an environment and there is a merit system, people are happy to work because they know that based on their performance, based on what they're doing, they can be praised for it. So this is Liberia, and this is what I have on my mind. The issue of digital money, we need to really, really embrace it. I can go to the supermarket if I want to buy something. The supermarket got a merchant SIM card. I can just wire it there. Some of the restaurants around who have it, not all of them. You will be surprised you go to a very big restaurant in this country and you don't have cash on you, you want to pay through mobile money, and they'll tell you, don't get that in here. In fact, you have to add a service charge if you want to. Probably they have it on their personal phone because a lot of people got mobile money on their phone. They'll say, okay, send it to my phone, but you got to put a service charge. Which is no. If you own a business, I think it's important that you incorporate it because it is not all of your customers that will want to come with cash. Some people got their money in their phone, it helps. If somebody check my bag right now when I go anywhere, I lose. My phone, my everything, my money, everything will be there. But if my money is digital and somebody checks my bag, what do you think? My money stays in my phone. You don't know my mobile money password. You don't even know my phone password. How are you going to manage that? Okay, you take the SIM card or put it in another phone. You still need my PIN. So it's important. It is really very important. The money we're holding in our hand, dirty passing around, most especially the US dollars, is crazy. You tell that $0 you move to any neighboring country around here, I ain't even taking you far off. Even the United States, they fucking hold that dirty money, that ugly money, where you take it from?
Sierra Leone, they can't hold it.
They don't hold it. I went to Sierra Leone, they can't. In fact, they pull that bill. When you carry that small, $5, $10, they don't even want to change it. Before I talk about you giving them all money.
Yeah, they want bill $50, $100. Yeah. The people, what they say it makes sense. They usually will carry money. Like I can remember when I went to the Liberian embassy, I wanted a Liberian passport, and somebody go there, oh, gee, what you get for your man? I say, what you mean by that? I said, no, this is not Liberia. We don't work with money. Everybody here, you get your bank card, everything. Even sometimes when your wallet and thing lost, I get all my bank attached to my phone. I can go to
Right.
my phone and do whatsoever I want to do.
Mhm.
With mobile money in Liberia, almost everybody have mobile money access. So people should be able to be doing business. Say you go by, you just give me your number and I send your money to you correct and I go by my business. Some of these things will help to even or decrease the criminal rate in the country. Instead of the way Christmas coming now, people going wallet start to go by. The criminal will be all about them because they know people having money in their hand going to go by, in their pocket, in their waistband and thing. But if people are carrying money on their phone and thing, your money, your account, you go buy, you dress it, your children thing, you just stand down and the person give you the mobile money number. And then
Right.
this thing, because even when you steal my phone, it's no use. You don't know how to get money out. So that's a good system. If these are things that can happen in the country if government can put measures in place. That's also good. But
Right.
instead of people
Right.
just walking in the street with money, everything you see somebody crying, oh, they jack my bag, all my money. Oh, somebody tear my pocket. This, yeah.
I'm telling you. And sometimes they will be, bitterly crying that you know that something really happened. That you got your child school fees in the bag and you go into the bank. And so kind of Zogo just staying here that I can get inject that bag. You won't. It happened to somebody right in my presence and that girl cried that day. I really felt for her. So you see, if the money was on her phone, would she have cried like that?
No.
She would have just gone to retrieve her SIM card, put it in her body phone, go get her money out from the bank, or just do the deposit. And that's it. We understand that a couple of guys, you got your personal mobile money, but as long as you're doing a business, it helps because I ain't coming back from you, then I can't service charge. I'm not doing that. So if you're doing a business, you go get a merchant SIM. Simple as that. Now your customers don't have to add service charge. That I don't have to.
And that one also better for the business people.
Mhm.
If you doing business whole day in the evening, you had to sit down, you pack money, and you put it in your waistbag, going home in your handbag.
Telling
You lose everything that you work for that. I think
Right.
the business people should be able to look at themselves and say, this will be good for us. When somebody come by, oh yeah, just send it to my mobile money number. That will save your money instead of other business. You have to say that you pack money, taking the home with you. I think that's a good policy.
Yeah, I just think the fintech companies got to do more because sometimes the people are not even aware of these things. We see different advertisements, of countries that are around us. When they do advertisement, we see people in the market, participating. That's how you do it. You go there, you educate the people on why they should do it.
Yeah.
It is good to save your money on your phone. It's good for somebody to purchase through your phone because if somebody steal your money, if you have the cash on you, somebody can steal it. But if you have your money in your phone, nobody can steal it. You know your PIN.
Nobody.
You make it as hard, as tricky as you want it to be. Nobody should have your password or your PIN. Your PIN for your mobile money. Even your children should not have it.
And one thing I can always tell
people
who always in the habit of using their breath here to be pin code and thing, it makes no sense to me. Lots of somebody will just take your phone and say they've been tried 1995. When they go for 1995 OP. I can never, I don't do that. All my passwords are messing with
exactly.
Other stuff.
Mix it up.
Yes.
And that's how it works.
It happened to somebody and I'm really fair for them. And they were like, they started accusing people in the house. And they were nobody that did it in the house. Oh yeah, because 2010, so I used 2010 to be my password. Somebody will get that. Let me try. Luckily for them, then you become a loser.
Exactly. That is why even the different apps, when you put it on your phone, you just want to use any kind of funny password, simple password. It'll tell you that you cannot do it like this. You got to include this feature, include that feature. It's important. It is. Because with that, people cannot easily break in.
Yeah.
They cannot easily break in. Yeah. And our people, they're very hard to adapt. What they used to is what they used to. To get them to adapt or to just change something is hard. We got different fintech institutions in this country.
People
they are more even still applying. But how many customers do they have?
Yeah.
You discourage these people. How many customers do they have? You think when we all start to get involved with the different fintechs, you think I will not see agents all around the place? We will. We will. Is that an issue of us getting, taking leaving our comfort zones, and stepping up to the different stuff? That's what it is. We are very hard to adapt. There is even currently a software that they got for different institutions, software for different institutions. They got school management system, hospital management system, clinics, to take it from this, how you call it, manual level to an automated system. There are still some people who, shying away from it. It reduces the workflow. We are in the 21st century. We can still be dragging, only kind of things. You go to a hospital, you gotta go sit down. The registrar asks you for your name. They give you a number. They write your particular. If you've been to the hospital, they gotta go look for your file. Sometimes they don't even look for your file. They start all over. And that's why when somebody have some kind of issue where they're unconscious, you rush them to the hospital. The doctor or the hospital don't even have anything on them. Sometimes your file, even if you are with that hospital constantly when you are ill, and then they can't find your file, it's also an issue. And the system helps. So it's just about us trying to get out of our comfort zones, getting out of what we used to. The world is digital. A couple of years from now, a lot of institutions will not even need individuals. People will be using AI to do their work. People will be using different platforms to do their work. They will not need you. Because the essence of that AI is, to gradually help remove this whole too much workforce and make everything seamless. That's why AI is built in a way where it thinks like a human. Yeah. The world is not waiting. The world is moving on. We are the ones who are sitting. We're not doing nothing. That's why I saw somebody comment recently on Facebook concerning the Ghana president accepting few those people that they agreed that they had an agreement with the U.S. government for those prisoners to be sent to Ghana. I don't know. I think they've been free from prison and sent. Ghana agreed. I'm told 14 persons going to Ghana. And if it was Liberia, Liberians will be jumping here and there, mad, angry, and saying a whole lot of things. Yeah, we should say those things. You cannot compare us to Ghana. Ghana is more sophisticated than Liberia. Do you even have a data system? The person who entered the country yesterday, do you have any information, proper information on them? Except those people can be sitting in those booths at the very borders writing on. You go to a border, you see somebody get an office, not a single computer or laptop on the desk. How are they doing their work? You read it on the paper. You mistakenly go. You go outside for lunch. You come out. Somebody finish picking out paper all the layers somewhere. You can't find it. That information is gone. That the kind of country you want people to take as convicts in front, take it and bring it among us when you don't even have the security system. Somebody will come make murder right on our road there. Where CCTV camera is supposed to pick them up. Nothing. Even the issue of detecting people print and knowing who the individual that committed that crime, you don't have it. Then you're talking about if you're Liberian poor, why would not be us? We know the kind of country we live in. We know that when people die on the street, the bodies can be there for 2-3 days. They will be there. Even if it's by somebody's house, you will not even care whether the pollution from that body goes to the next person who lives there. You don't care about that. Then you talk about Liberia accepting something like that. We cannot. We will never even want that. We will not want that. If you want to give us that, give us sophistication. Start to solve these simple, minor crimes in your country, and then you can take us to that level. But let's go to our telephone line, and let's hear what's on your mind. Call us on 0776-104-104, 0865-00104. Those are the numbers you can call us on this morning. Let us know what's on your mind. A lot of things are happening, right? And we want to talk about them. So keep your calls coming in this morning. Let's have the conversation. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Emmanuel Instrument Union. Abraham Cousin, we are speaking. I joined from District 2, Moswado County. Let me say thank you for the show this morning. You know, we are going into a serious problem. And let me tell you, some of us who doing business, we changing money and doing other things. We know the meaning a rate go up, and we know what it means a rate come down. Now, the rate come down, and we are changing for 800 today. But I give you few weeks from now, we will not be able to control the rate, and the thing that bring people will complain. Because for instance now, you know what people doing? People are taking the US now and sending it on orange money. Because for instance, when you change the money on orange money, you will get $870. But when you change it outside, you will get $800. So people putting the money on orange money and they changing it into Liberty before withdrawing it. And they will only take $10 or as their 2%. Orange will only take $10 or so that person will still get $60. What are $800? So I'm just trying to say, some will count the USD. You will not even see the US. Maybe all the US now will go to orange. Because now, as I'm speaking to you, that what people doing now. Yeah. So the Liberty will just be in a bounce. It just be plenty, and people will only can say, oh, please send me the money there and the USD to my orange number, and they go there and they change it there and they get at 870. Then for them to get 800. So I think the government has to look into this. I don't know which way the government came out to. I don't know if the government gets specific way or that the business people just we got some money and desire to draft. We don't know.
The central bank, I will check it today, but I will check it today. Central bank had a rate. When I checked it on Tuesday, it was at 191. So I don't know what it is today. Today is Thursday, so 2 days gone. So I will have to check it again and see if it's still at 191.
Yeah. If they not so, if nobody seeing US, the same business people will put enough order on the market to increase the US rate again. And 2 weeks from now, take it from me, you will see it. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Let's go to our international call. Let's have this person. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Hello. Hi, good morning.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Thank you. I'm here. I'm calling from Minnesota, Minneapolis, and Bonn. Okay, you know, I'm listening to you, and I think that's a very sensitive conversation you're having this morning. But my thing is that when it comes to digital, right? When it comes to digitals, right? The government have a part to play, but I believe that the business institution need to conform to the new order of the day. The whole world is going digital right now, especially when it comes to our digital money, right? The banks in Liberia, they are too old-fashioned. They're too old-fashioned. I think you're still panelists with you or your colleague there should be living in the US yet. You know that these are the bank, right? For me, I bank with Wells Fargo. I don't tell the last time I ever saw a teller. Yes. So even check out, I got a check, I deposit my check from right on my phone. I won't withdraw money, I go right to the ATM. I got cash to even deposit in my account. I go right to the ATM. Right? That's just one aspect of banking. Meaning, the banking hall, many banking halls are not even packed. You go in the banking hall, if you want to set up cash, you just walk into the hall and you get what you want to get and walk out there easily, faster. But in the case of Liberia, because the banks are so criminal-minded, all they have fees and charges they take from the customer, they don't put the money back into the business. That's the problem with Liberian businesses. We collect the profit, but we don't reinvest our capital, right? To give the customer more leverage and more comfort. In fact, the customer bringing more business to them. And then secondly, when it comes to all the mobile money and all the other money apps, like another, you guys sell, right? You guys sell. I can send sale to anybody in America. I won't pay a dime. I can receive sale. I won't pay a dime. Right? Because sale system work directly with your banks. It's the same thing. You got cash out in Liberia. I mean, in America. You got cash out almost look like 7 ways or mobile money in Liberia. I will take you a few things for you. So I end up there, more people use cash out in America. The phone use cash out don't have a bank account, or maybe the bank doesn't have cell connection. But everybody that in America have bank or cell connection to the bank, you don't use cash out for money transfer. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that the government have a part to play. It's true, but the money market and the banks, they have more part to play. Why in the ancient time, even like you said, why in the ancient time for street channels with cash on them? Why in the ancient time, my old thing, you want somebody all who's a quarter, so everything my own cash in your hand. When you got also people in Morocco going so good these days. You know?
I can hear you.
So it's that. The government to the central bank has to call these banking institutions. I'm sorry to say, but these Nigerian banks are in Liberia, they just going the money and care about the Lagos or I wish whatever the branch headquarters is. They're not having Liberia, all the banks in Liberia are still Nigerian Ghanaian bank. They don't see Liberia the country. They see Liberia the play where they try to collect the gold. Because the government of the day, don't just see Liberia as a country as well. But if the government was serious, and if they're not in the war, right? Don't just come to your country or come to your town or neighborhood to come to see over you. No. They can't have money. And what you want that president to do, once you put it down, have them see you to make money or probably in your vicinity or locality, you can turn ahead. And say America make profit, I know say no. I don't want to do what you have to do. I don't even see the potential in that place to make profit. You have a rules and regulation. But I don't care about Liberia. Everybody there work for today. Nobody think about the future. Nobody think I want to die today. What they want to leave my generation behind me. Everybody will live for today. And the end of the day, the man die today. When your father died today, the next thing you try to fetch for himself. Say, I don't care. I was living or not living, so I don't care about me. So I choose to fetch for themselves. Right. So the country has this cycle.
Okay then. Thank you.
Yes, I'm serious.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate your topics. It's very important.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Let's go to the line. Take other people. Hello, welcome.
Good morning, Esther Dagby.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Let me say good morning to my brother Ali Magale in the US. Esther, let me appreciate you for the show. This is the first of I'm phoning in from Penfo to be specific with you, Esther Dagby in Zimbabwe. But Esther, let me ask you this question. Have you ever encountered a word before that they call Owurada?
Never. And I could one more. No.
Yeah. Are you Owurada?
No, I don't.
They take altar down. Look, let me tell you, Esther. Although I speak good English, as a student of government, Esther. Let me tell you what government is, because of people say the no book, but I been my emo imagination to see book the way they see it. But let me tell you something. They say a government is a system. You're listening to books, they go speak good English. A government is a system or a group of unorganized people. You get me? Exactly.
Of course.
In order to run a system, you have to have organized people, not a corrupt people. Not a corrupt people, Liberian people. You have a kind of other a government is a system. Since the inception of this government, my sister Esther Dagby, all of our law have been broken down on this 1990 Joseph Yima Waka. Look, Esther, the law says every 4 years, every year, every year in January, we're going to put working money in a year. The president shall go to the head of legislature and present an annual report. The law says before a legitimate speaker, but in the case of this 42-year experience, we saw a man who said to himself that he was a redeemed speaker. Look, Esther, I'm not flabbergasted. I'm not surprised. I told the Liberian people that Waka will not be a good president. I can once say he worked in government for 42 years, 12 years, on a ministry, and then he found an opportunity. How will you get a man opportunity, a man who's found an opportunity for 42 years? He comes back and gets an opportunity. Look, I give for 9 years, look at today, look at the US rate. If you put a finger in the fire, my people, I have finger the fire with fire. Brother, the Bible says, why a man sows, whatsoever a man sows, the Bible says that why you will reap. We told the Liberian people that President Bata will not be a good president because he said he's got an opportunity. We're not supposed to vote for somebody who already in 80 years. No, Liberian people, you're lame. You're focused, don't forget about hatred. Don't forget about hatred. President Bata can lie. So, my sister, all of our laws are being broken down. The law says, no Liberian shall be deprived. No Liberian shall be deprived of political affiliation. But since the inception of them for the 2 years, we get the book and Nisa, our people have been taking up jobs just because in the name of CDC. Look, we come to government in order to run a system. You need to be organized. You need to be focused. But since the government comes into power, all of our systems have been broken down. Liberians are dying. Look, they say it comprises a responsive operation that usually involves the saving of lives. When you can't rescue, you can't save your people's lives. When you can't rescue, you can't frustrate your people. And because of the Liberian Constitution says the Republic that because of the vital role and stand to the individual citizen under the Constitution for the social, economic, and political well-being of Liberia, the Republic shall provide equal access to education opportunity and facility for all citizens of the Republic of Liberia to the extent of providing available resources. Look, today school have opened, all of our children cannot go to school. Who are you rescuing? Esther. Who are you rescuing, my sister Esther? Who are you rescuing, Esther? Who are you rescuing?
Right.
In order for our left to be better, we need proper representation. Send the instruction of the government today. A man who call himself regime speaker, I'm sitting in the House of Legislature today. I want to Esther is still under that. Look. The House of Legislature is the first branch of government. Article 1 says all power is in the people. And all free government are instituted by their authority and for their benefit. In order for we to benefit, or in order for the government to be instituted, it is on the will of the people. So you need to benefit the people. Who are you benefiting, President Joseph Imabaka today? One of your white Liberians are dying, Liberians are crying. Look, that's why we tired with it here. We tired with it here. We tired with it here. That will come in like God. That will come. We now listen to President Weah because as President Weah, we know him to be a peace icon. But that will come, we'll forget about peace and we'll take to the street that Liberia will go back to the day because Esther will not stay there but wants to be writing letters, wants to be flying all around there. Our people are dying, no education. No, that's what the law says. If you come here to come run the system, you need to be organized and it is for the people, but not for yourself. Not for you and waiting for someone to the party all around here on Facebook. That will come to now. My brother, when I say about the election, when you feel like a rigged election, you're lying because Liberia will come out on that day. And what's supposed to happen, my sister, it will happen. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for calling. Let's go to another person. Hello, welcome.
Yes, sir. This afternoon, please accept my afternoon greetings. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. Go ahead quickly. What is your name and where you join us from?
My name is Husi. I'm Husi Deo, and I'm around. So it baffles me when I listen to everybody who have become expert of everything in the country. Ali Mazadeh, an economist, he's a lawyer, he's an engineer, he's a journalist. I listen to the previous caller. He speaks like he one person who understands everything. He said, yeah, he's not a government. But I don't know which school he went to. Right? Let's look at the real issues. This country is on the path of development. I am an agriculturist. I am a practical farmer. I speak authoritatively as a farmer and a one who sat in class and understand agriculture. I don't speak as a lawyer. I don't speak as a journalist. Ezra is a journalist. She has that authority to speak as a journalist. Many of your callers, many of times, we talk to sit back and listen. Or it baffles me that whenever you come up with sensitive topics, if they have no knowledge of it, they will call only the ones to be heard on the radio. How is that? How is a civilized society operating like that? Somebody on an Android phone and just go through and research, not even much of a research, and just call on the radio and just listen. Anything they feel the same.
Did you call to tell people what to say, or you call to let us know what's on your mind? The people are speaking of what's on their mind. These are things that they have encountered. That's what they're talking about. And so I don't know why you lecturing people like somebody low like your child, that you have to lecture. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is my wonderful position. I want to say good morning to my family. Thank you for the show. My daughter Esther. You always talk, you always get tired. Before everything the people do, they put into power. They lie and fake them. So everything will be straight. $14 for rest. Or you go buy the rest in the store, they don't want to hold the US will take it for working the square and bring the money in 2000. They are not paying now in 2,500. Yesterday, one woman is there. Actually, yesterday, we were sharing $14. I want the money.
Exactly. Right. Right. Yes.
People want to understand. When I read it, more the logic. Now I didn't want to get the paper, they were free reference, and when. You're not free reference, huh? You got to do a red come down to SFA. Then we go buy a red carry and I want it. So I start to the poor buying 3,000, now that is 3,600, and the UR rate is done. Can you imagine? My daughter has done with Isa.
I had an encounter, ma. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. All right. And that's a sad thing about it, because even if you go to buy with Liberian dollars and they're selling nothing in US, they say $5 for this thing, and you don't have the US dollars, you have the Liberty. They will tell you should pay at the rate of 200. That is stealing. Serious stealing. But let's just greet the audience quickly. Yeah.
Hello. It was nice to hear my Wati voice.
I said.
Good morning.
Really? It's good to have you, though. We will give you 5 minutes to speak, so we'll come to you. Hello, welcome.
Go ahead.
Yeah, darling, good morning.
Morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, David King. Okay.
Yeah, darling.
Yeah.
What is on my mind is what it has to do with and consistent lie told by the government. I don't think why I was given power to lie. You lie to come to power, now you are leading, you continue to lie to the people. We should not go for our country. We need an old man with a sincere mind who will speak truth to the people. But the old man says today, the time was you have so much and he did not achieve anything. So at the end of the day, after he left the vice presidency, he started to live on loan and like people fair for him and say, that's your retirement, then say, oh, like you are. Now that the bad thing the people ever did to him. So every time he comes to us to lie, how can you say US rate dropping? And when you go to the store to buy something that was being sold for $20 US, when you carry the $20, the guy in the store there, he say, $600 or $700 to the $20 to purchase that thing. So why are they telling us here? I have thought that when the people are being so turning out, you carry the very turning out and give it the fee at them for the turning out value. But they would not do it. They would take you say that, yeah, for 700 or 650, all the $20 that you're giving us for the and then go out there like just bought for $20. So what kind of economic theory for like Jose said, so we are not economists. We know anything. But you know all will come to the discourse with little mind to come and correct somebody. You should stop. Because we know they get the money for the color brigade. They start giving it to him now, you are not calling. So now they have resolved giving him mobile money again, a more very sharp in every conversation. So you come to the discourse to lecture people. If you want to be professor, go to the University of Liberia. It's so scary. Go and be in the classroom and be lecturing
Exactly.
people. Don't lecture us here. We don't need a lecture. We don't need a lecture. It really not. But that we have come to Monrovia, at the University of Liberia campus. Go there, you'll see the rain falling. No need to carry a chair, but we now. Go right there, you'll get rain, you'll get waterfall right there. So, what we're facing in the country, we don't see other people are not facing it. They get in there on silver platter. But we want to say to the government, what happened in Thailand, in Nepal? We are not far from Nepal. We are not far from Kenya. We will soon resume into doing what the Kenyan did, what the Nepalese did. Because this kind of government, is so suppressive that Liberians are living below the belt. We used to say Liberians are living less than $1. No. Today there's a survey that's telling us that Liberians in the South region, we are the most hungry people in the South region. We come number 2. So is that not a bad signal for our country? So you have people here lying to us, $2.8 million just lost for the mutual fund.
Right.
It cannot be accounted for. The other day, $48 million went missing. No accountability. $7 million went missing from the Ministry of State. No accountability. Then Joseph Boaga joking here, people talking about foreign corruption. Well, Colina Crowd and building duplexes and mansion around here. Even 12 building mansion in Broadway. You gotta be serious. They should stop. People are getting fed up with nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's come to this other line. Let's have you. Hello, welcome.
Oh, so I said I'm calling on the line.
Hey, Dr. Mansisi.
Thank you, Madam Esther, for taking my call. You say I have to my water. Yeah, you say I have to my son, Master, and I don't mean that I want to call on the show to tell you. Even when you want to die, you can't bury me. I tell you, you say can't bury me, and you say I have to my son, God. Now, I will make you want to wake up in the morning and take our time to the radio. Somebody get loud to us in the country. What on my mind is that they posted a 40 jobs, right? The DA was when the best people are saying, government will feature and taking the jobs, they let it be. What they call it better? What is the what's up for the best post? It's not a 40 job. What they call it better? They don't call it better. They brother. What they get after him? Put it put down. And if you need to be answered, then let's say, what they put it down. And Masale said that you add a poor money on Masale, don't tell people to add a poor money on. The poor and where they're going to add a poor money. They put it who we are. We have to money. They say, who are our money? Who are our lives? So they tell you to add a poor money. No, the person can fight. They can't fight nothing. That you reach yourself in their pocket and family member. You see what Boka doing now? Everywhere you go in the country, that you see men there. Anywhere you go in the country,
harmonize or meaning.
Mansisi, exactly. Mansisi.
Hello.
The boy harmonize your small credit. Go ahead quickly. Hold on, keep dropping. Mansisi, are you there? Well, too bad, Mansisi. I don't know what's happening. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hello,
I'm okay. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. Let me just recommend something to you. So you all got a platform or you all got a platform. People that wouldn't care who would call a platform, he get called. I mean, he has different views, but I always told you that people are impatient with people who have different views on the platform. What I want to recommend is that let's just tell people that this platform is for angry or to express themselves. Some will not be calling angry people.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, welcome. Come on, sorry about that.
Hello.
Yeah, let me say hi to Mansari and Cos. You know, they don't want to take our attention for the real issue, you know? The United Party jokers can come on the show and think it say they will play with us and then we take our attention for the real issue.
Exactly.
But no, our target here is or are not the United Party, the petty United Party. Our target is Joe Bwaka and the immediate official in government. They are our target. Now you are run away because you can't get mobile money and go become an agriculturalist. And then you come on the show, you're not discussing agriculture, you are discussing the same thing. I'm staying for this paper, we shouldn't be doing that yet. There's better work in school doing our turn. Bwaka took over, he had dropped out of school. He was sick the last time when our parents had to give him money to take treatment. After coming back on the show, he cleaned out that he's an agriculturalist, or have become politicians, or are economy, and they're not discussing the real issue. What is the real issue? The real issue is for central bank to tell us that we ask. But yet, they also say in our release that people holding the money. Who are those that are holding the money? Your central bank has the power to regulate. You have the monitoring power to regulate the rate in the country. So if you come to realize that people are holding the money and playing with the labyrinth, what you need to do is to come up with a mandate, come up with some measure that people will be punished for what they are doing. But for what I would like to believe strongly is that central bank is the one that are taking the labyrinth dollar from the market, only because they want to prove to the labyrinth that Bwaka have brought rice price down, and Bwaka, what he talk about is true, and that is not true. So if this was the recommendation from Jeremiah Kuhn, that raw advice that he gave to the president, and now the reduction in rice price, and then hold the liberty for the market so that rate can come down artificially so that we'll be able to prove a point. But you're not proving nothing yet. Okay? You're not proving nothing because it's not working. Because if right now things that people were selling $10 US, $5 US, if you're going to go buy it now, they will tell you, say, you're not $5 get $1,000 for you because you want to still maintain that which they were receiving when the rate were at $1,000. They want you carry on because central bank is not carrying on. What bringing the rate down? What measure have they put into place for the rate to come down? They're not carrying on. But they are saying people are holding the money. Who are those that are holding the money? So I would like to agree to some of my money changer friends that told me that it is central bank that is holding the money, quote unquote, to be able to bring the rate down. And when the rate ready to go back up, they will not be able to control it. So, to bring the rate down, as I was saying yesterday, President Julia is part of the scene. So this thing should not be there in the competition between United Party government and CDC government.
Right.
We drive rate as low as $13 and one of the rate at a time with 5150. So if you want to bring rate, that is good for the Nigerian people. But don't do it artificially.
Oh, we didn't cut you off. I don't know what happened. But let's go to the line just before we take this person. This platform and every other Thursday that we are here, it is for what's on your mind. So you call us and let us know what's on your mind. You don't call us on this platform, and tell us what to say or what to think. This is not what it is for. Because when you call for that purpose, we will cut you off. I don't normally cut people off when they're speaking their points. But when you come and say rubbish to us, we will cut you off. Hello? Hello? Caller, are you on the line?
Yeah, I'm on the line. Esther Dasby, my sister Esther Dasby, I'm on the line, my love.
Akele. Go ahead. What is your name? Where you call from?
Esther, 30 seconds, my love. Give me 30 seconds. Let me say hi to my people that boss in the US. Yeah, Esther, once again, I am your son, Tabu Rasta, the boss of my boy. You know, Esther, I'm not fancy. Let me answer for myself. Because I met after me, he said, he's an agriculturalist. You getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so let me tell you why the reason why we formed the Ministry of Agriculture. Esther, the Ministry of Agriculture was formed by an act of the Liberal National Legislature in 1972. You getting me, Esther?
Loud and clear, I can hear you.
Thank you, because I mentioned it's agriculture. I want to tell you the reason why we formed the Ministry of Agriculture in order to promote the sustainable and to promote a sustainable and decentralized agriculture system. Okay, my sister, please ask in this government decentralized agriculture system.
I'm not going to ask him. I'm sure he's listening. He's listening to you. He's listening.
So I want to know, Uzeki will not provide rest for the Liberian people because they told us in the rest agenda is for agriculture. So that's you Uzeki farm. What the government farm? What the well producing? My brother that doesn't want to Liberian. Let me tell you, let me hear on this dude. You get me, sister? The Bible says it is appointed unto man wants to die.
Of course.
Everything I was doing, but the Bible says after death, there is a judgment. Let me read you see with this scripture. We'll read Proverbs chapter 6, verse 17 down to what? To 16. The Bible says there are 6 things that the Lord hates. The Bible says the one that makes it 7 is an abomination to God, which is lying tongue. What we lying tongue? Anybody who can lie, you and God not different. And for me, Esther, you know what going on. You know what going on, Esther?
Say that?
You want to go and want me? Papa, because they say you dance with the devil. So who think that is dancing with the devil? But for me, Tabu Rasta, you want to follow me?
No, man. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Thank you. No, I won't go. Thank you. I will follow different team. Yeah, thank you. Let's go to the other line and take this person. Hello, welcome.
Hello, Esther.
Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's 1 year the realist. Long time.
Go ahead.
This rate issue got nothing to do with party. That's sitting there rate. I got $15 US that refused to change for less than 180. But tell God thank you, I'm a cabman, and you get liberty from passenger. But the government needs to do something. Don't just come over as 1 year. Do something. Don't for next week. Do something. Get the liberty out. It's there. Get it out. Don't just do it. Now, for $50, I bought some things at the balance. I will not change the money here until it come to 180.
Okay, you get clean back in. Oh yeah, but that's the right thing you're doing. It's the right thing.
Because this is like that. I agree with you. Self-made.
It's artificial, very much.
How much? 160. It's smart. Look at Lord Kevin right here. I'm sitting in my car very rainy on 9th Street. Lord Kevin right here on I think at 15th Street. That yesterday morning, there was 180.
Right.
But there was no money. You know what they said? 170.
Exactly.
They are benefiting from the thing. This is for me, I call it artificial hardship.
Exactly, that's what it is. Hello? We didn't cut you off. I don't know what happened. You went off. That's how we call it. And the saddest part about it, walk to one of them right now with Liberian dollars. Tell them you want $5 US, and tell me how much they will want to sell it to you for. They will tell you you're buying it at 200, at the rate of 200, which means you will have to give them $1,000 for them to give you that 500. It is really sad, and that's why the government needs to do something about this. But we don't have the time. Let's come to our guest quickly. We don't have time. Just
No, I'd be quick. Yeah. Thank you for sending me the link. I haven't gotten the link for a week or so, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I checked my email. I saw it today. I'm glad to be on. Again, for all the people out there, in the end, what will happen is we just have to deal with it. Elections will come again, and y'all sit there and let them fool y'all, and we'll get there. And they were disenchanted. We'll see how disenchanted you are now. I mean, that's just the way it goes. But this is why people have to hold their government to the feet of fire. When we and them was there, those of us that was able to say they challenge them, even when people on here that was the what you call it? What you call the people, man, that used to call for the CDC side? Defender. Even though sometimes the defender then will get upset with us, but the truth was we were trying to make sure things got fixed, and that government had the opportunity to have a second term. Well, it didn't happen. But the good thing is they have another chance, and I think they will come back. And when they come back, for them to be successful, we'll have to hold their feet to the fire. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Aliu, just do it quickly. Close up quickly. We don't have the time. We already jump in people time.
Yeah, thanks to the callers. Yeah. And my sister, I don't know. I tried calling you, I can't get you. And the last time I said Stevie should send my number to you because I tried calling you, I can't get you. Sometimes your phone ring, it go to voice. Sometimes it doesn't ring at all.
Okay. I saved your number, but I don't know how. I saved it and it's still not appearing on my WhatsApp. So I don't know.
Your mobile money number is the same as your WhatsApp number?
Yes, it's the same.
Okay, then I will add you and talk to you later.
Sure.
Okay. As they stay safe.
Okay, folks, so we have to go. We will be on here. Wendy will be on here tomorrow with the folks, and I'll be here on Monday with you guys. Do have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye from our end.